Hey everybody, Justin here with BearzapperBBQ, where we cover everything from grilling to smoking and everything in between. Today, we're turning up the heat with a mouth-watering fajita recipe cooked to perfection on my new Blackstone Grill. We'll start by marinating our juicy chicken breasts in a zesty blend of spices, some soy sauce, some lime juice, and some olive oil. Then, we're going to head outside. We're going to fire up that Blackstone Grill to create the irresistible sizzle that we all love from fajitas. I'll share my top tips for achieving the perfect char, the perfect tenderness, the perfect taste to ensure that your fajitas are a hit at your next backyard fiesta. So, grab your apron, fire up that grill, fire up your stove, wherever you want to cook this, and let's get grilling. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Enjoy the BearzapperBBQ family for more delicious barbecue and grilling recipes. Let's do this. Alright everyone, so what we've done so far is in this plastic bag we have our marinade, and it is filled with some lime juice, some soy sauce, some olive oil. We also included some Lane's Spellbound. We have some crushed garlic, some chili powder, and some paprika. So what we are going to do is we are going to take our onion. We're going to slice it. We're going to chop it up nice and small. Coming, maybe. We're going to remove that outer layer. Watch your fingers. Helps to have a sharp knife. I like onions in my fajitas. Most people do, but I like extra onions in my fajitas. I'm a big fan of onions. So I'm going to do this with two small, actually they're kind of medium size, onions. I really like white onions for this, or yellow onions for this. Sweet onions are awesome as well. You can definitely use red if you'd like. I just like the sweetness of the sweet onion or the white onion. Come on. Again, watch your fingers. Don't need to go to the hospital. Cool. We're going to take a pepper. We've already cut some of the pepper, but I'll show you how to cut this pepper. This pepper is from a local farm. Really awesome family. We buy a lot of our produce and corn there. I always like to buy local. Got our onions. We have our peppers, and all we're going to do, we're just going to cut it super thin. I'm going to also cut some red bell pepper as well in the same way. Cool. We're going to throw these into our marinade. This was actually something that I learned on my trip down to Puerto Rico. We spent one day in the Luquillo beach area, and one of the barbecue joints over there, areas over there, the gentleman was kind enough to give me some of his secrets, of his thoughts, and one of the things that he said he loves to do when he's making anything like fajitas, or he likes to add a little bit of soy sauce because it adds a a different element other than the normal kind of just, you go to the store and you buy a packaged ingredients. No, he wanted to add something a little different, and it tasted incredible. So I'm bringing that back, and we're gonna give it to you all. So this is about 1.25 pounds of chicken breasts, and I'm just gonna slice it thin. We're just gonna chop it up. Not chop it up. We're gonna cube it up after this. Cool. Just cube it. You want it about, I don't know, that big or so. Now we're going to do that with the other breast here. Cool. And cube this one. Cool. We are good. Now I'm going to put this into the marinade as well, and we're going to let this sit for a few hours. It's about 1:30 p.m. now. Plan on cooking this around 5 p.m. So let's go with about 3.5 hours or so. You can do it for as little as an hour. You can do it as much as overnight, but make sure it's marinating in there, and you want to turn it throughout, right? So we have it here. We're gonna zip it most of the way. We're gonna let the air come out of it, and then just gonna mix it around. We're gonna put it back in the fridge, and we're just gonna let it marinate. Let it marinate in the marinade. But again, you want to check on it every, half an hour, hour or so, and just kind of toss it around a little bit so that it's all evenly marinating within the sauce. Awesome. Hey everybody, welcome back to my awesome Blackstone, which I'm really pumped about. So this will be my first cook on it, believe it or not. So I'm really excited to share this with all of you. We have this heating up for probably about 5 minutes now. I'm going to let it heat up for a little bit longer. I do have it on, let's go with medium high. Officially, medium high. We have this heating up. I'm going to throw the chicken and the veggies on here. Then I'm going to throw my corn tortillas on here for me. I'm going to make a burrito, a fajita burrito for my wife. We're going to make something amazing. So really excited for this. Really excited to try cooking on this. I picked up the cover for it, metal cover. I also have a cover to kind of help it through the wet summer that we have, and of course the winter that we're definitely going to have. So I've seasoned it. I used Blackstone's seasoning product, but and it came out really, really good. But I'm going to continue to season it with oil after every cook. We're going to clean it off. But I mean, as you can see in the picture, it's got a really nice dark kind of sheen to it, and I'm really excited to continue to season it as we cook. So stay tuned, and I'm going to go grab the chicken, and we're going to put this bad boy to test. All right, so we have our marinated chicken, right? It's been marinating for about 4 hours now. We're going to toss this right onto the grill. Put a little oil down first. And for this, I'm just using some olive oil. Just going to put some down. Then I'm going to take my spatulas. Just going to push it throughout so it's nicely covering. Now I'm going to toss the chicken right onto the grill. And we're going to let this cook. Ooh, yeah. Listen to that sizzle. Nothing better than the sound of fajitas. I remember going to Chili's and hearing that sizzle come right through the restaurant. Caught everybody's attention. All right. Mixed up nicely. Pretty even. Let's let this cook. All right, so I've mixed it around a few times. I want to let it cook, but I want to mix it up to let everything cook evenly. Oh yeah, this smells insanely good. Sweet. Let's let it cook. All right, so now we're going to add a little bit more oil on this side. We've turned this down to low. This one's at about medium right now. I'm going to add my corn tortillas. We're going to let these kind of fry up a little bit. And just flip them. We don't want them to get too crunchy. As they get too crunchy, they'll turn into tostadas. But I do like a little bit of crunch to them. So just keep flipping them so they're not getting too like I said, too done. And once we flip them again, I'm going to add some cheese on there to melt it real nice. Man, this looks good. I am pumped. And I'm pumped that you all are along for the ride. Oh, yeah. This is looking so good. That's good there. Flip these over. Boom, boom, boom. Add a little cheese on here. Just gonna add some cheddar and some mozzarella. A little bit of cheddar. A little bit of cheddar. A little bit of cheddar. And I'm just using Sargento 4-state cheddar. I'm going to use some Italian mozzarella as well on these, if I can get it open. Oh yeah, got it. Add a little bit more mozzarella. Make this awesome. If anybody's looking at or thinking about picking one of these up, I highly recommend it, the Blackstone. It was really easy to put together. The instructions were really easy as well to follow, and I mean, this is pretty awesome. So, all right, I'm going to throw a couple pickled jalapenos on each one for me. Beautiful. Boom. Cool. That's the chicken's starting to get a nice brown to it. I don't know if you can see this. Right? It's starting to brown up nice. It's definitely cooked all the way through. Just want to get a little bit more cooked to it, a little more kind of char to it. The onions and the peppers are, I mean, look how floppy that is. Awesomely tender, awesomely cooked. The pepper is right the same way. Getting there. Continue to cook this, and this is a nice easy dinner, right? I mean, all I did was I mixed the ingredients together in the for the marinade. Let that sit for a few hours, right? For about 4 hours. But I mean, you can do it in as little as 1 hour, and then fired this up for about 10 minutes. Look how awesome these look. Look at that. Nice. So good. Fired this up for, 10 minutes, let it get nice and hot. Threw the chicken on, and it's been, I don't know, 10 minutes, not even, that the chicken's been on there. This is looking good. Chicken is fully cooked. Onions are soft, peppers are soft, but they still have a nice crisp to them, a nice crunch to them, which is exactly how I like my peppers. Yeah. Ooh, sorry. That was ear piercing and really annoying. I'm going to turn these to low. Boom. We're going to wrap this up. Let's do this. I'm going to throw a little bit of chicken. Cool. 1, 2. 3. I gotta get a little more on that. Boom. Look at that. Banging. Let's try the chicken. Wow, that's really good. The mixture of the soy sauce, the lime juice, right, the oil obviously, the onions, the peppers, and the spices that I used, that's it's a little different of a taste, but it's an incredible taste, and it's way better than the packaged fajita seasoning that you can buy in the store. Don't buy packaged. Make your own. Look at that. Look at that. Yo. Incredible. Incredible. I'm going to turn these off And I am going to wow, that was wicked good. Huh, amazing. All right, I'm gonna turn those off. I'm gonna leave this one on for a second. I'm gonna go grab my the burrito shell for my wife's. We're gonna make her a burrito. All right, we are back, baby. Throw a little, actually, there's some oil back here, I think. Yeah, look at that. Whew. Let this cook up a little bit. Throw some cheese on there. I'm going to do the same cheese combination. Awesome. That's looking good. Now, I'm going to take some of the chicken. I'm just going to throw it right in the middle here. Look at that. Cool. I'm going to grab a container for the rest of this chicken and onions. Put that away. I'll let this sit just for a moment longer, and then we're going to wrap this bad boy up.